So we are quite happy today to show our latest antenna development. So as we know that 5G deployment is being accelerated, and there is also a lot of challenge in the wireless access, let's say, technologies. So that's why we're launching some multi-port antennas where we combine both the 4G and the massive MIMO antenna at the backside. So we call it active plus passive. So the key takeaway here is where you have an existing passive antennas that you can deploy today, and let's say in the near future where you let's say decide to install an active antennas, for example, having 32 port or 64 port. So the advantage here is that you could have the antenna installed at the back side of the antennas, at the back of the existing passive antennas, without having any interference between them. So the key idea behind is that there is what we call a transparency mean in between them, where the transparency mean is acting as a reflecting board for the passive antenna elements, and also a transparent means for the passive antenna, so there is no blocking between them. And the good thing is that we are very proud about this patented technology that enables us also to deploy what we call the full transparency, where we have a very innovative transparency mean between the mid frequency, the low frequency, and also 3.5 gigahertz frequency. In one word, we're trying to offer all-in-one solution where you have your existing 4G antennas and also a new active antennas to provide some efficient, let's say, radiating elements with the antennas. So one of the brilliant idea in this technology that we are proposing here, we call it eco-friendly design. So the reason is that we think a lot about sustainability, because antenna is becoming now a part of the systems itself instead of a simple hardware. So which means from a power consumption, renewable energy sources, and low wind load. At the same time also we're trying to reduce the loss inside the existing traditional antennas. So if you look at here, for example, this could be translated into let's say both from the design itself, using the material. So we were trying to be a really active member in the carbon emission working group. So far we have reduced, in terms of carbon emission, we have contributed less than 15% in 2023, and in 2024 we're targeting somewhere around 18%, and by 2025 our aim is to reach 30% in terms of low carbon emission contribution. So the good takeaway with this antenna is that you got to use the same existing size as the traditional one, but you get extremely low loss concept in this design, which is giving you a very good power consumption, low loss. So you have lower wind load from between 20 to 50%, of course, depending on what type of product are you deploying. So when you combine it also with the TDD plus the FDD, which is something that can coexist in one flat panel antennas, that's giving you 32 port. So you could imagine how many access technology that you could get out of such innovative antenna design. So this will also end our presentation for today. So if you have any questions, so feel free to contact our sales team, so they will direct it to us, so and then we could take it forward. So thank you.